I wouldn't trade it for anything else. You got my eyes, I got your back. You and me ain't nothing better than that. I hope one day that you'll listen to this song. Keeping us close when I've been gone. Every word was written for you. Yeah, yeah. When I go, just know I'll come back. If traffic's slow, just know I'd run back to you. I know this world can get kinda cold. Summer comes and it goes. Rain turns into snow, and that's the way that it goes. Call my name, I'll be there. Any night and any day. Take my hand, I got you. That'll always stay the same. I can't wait till you're old enough when we can sit and have conversations. Tell me all about what you want from life and all of your aspirations. Show you my favorite movies. I make these songs while you sleep. Every word was written for you. Yeah, yeah. When you go, I'll be right here. Pick up the phone, I'll be right there for you. I know this world can get kinda cold. Yeah. Summer comes and it goes. Yeah. Rain turns into snow, but pain turns into hope. Call my name, I'll be there. Any night and any day. Take my hand, I got you. That'll always stay the same. Yeah.
Dude, I gotta tell you, I just poured a bowl of cereal that was sitting upstairs. I haven't had cereal in a while. It was Lucky Charms, but like mixed with like tricks. Dude, I'm throwing it out. My kids can't eat that. It literally is like rock candy. Like, it's just sugar. It can't be good. Sugar cereal, man, that's the devil. I shouldn't have eaten. I ate the whole bowl. Shouldn't have, but I did. But my kids aren't. What's up, guys? Listen, huge baseball break up. $25 a spot. It's got Bowman, Extra Edition, Prism, Mosaic, and Platinum Autograph baseballs. It's only $25 a spot. Tried to give away the last fantasy spot with it. We're trying to fill that fantasy league. Can't seem to do it because, you know, we're slacking on some of these baseball. It's always crazy to me. Baseball before this season is like people are gung-ho, let's go, and then baseball starts and it's like, bloop. Every year. Jason was even right. It's like, and like, I saw someone saying that the other day, like, why does baseball break seem to fall off after baseball starts? I'm like, I don't know, man. It doesn't, I don't know. But, all right, here we go. Fresh case. All right, we're going to do one from 6 here, one from 6 here. Just so you see them. I'm going to do one from the top, one from the bottom. Here we go. We'll do 3. And then one for the other row here. 4. I don't know if you can see the way I did it, but there's a 3 and a 4 missing. I wanted to show you. I had said it was from a fresh case, so when I do that, I like to show you guys that it truly is from a fresh case. We'll do both those first and save Obsidian for last, since it's our last box of Obsidian. You guys are already quiet. It must be something in the air. Everyone's getting prepared and excited for the... Thanks, Chris. Everyone, good luck to you guys. Good luck to me, too, to get through this without any chatter, I guess. Everyone's getting ready for the eclipse, I guess. Dude, our school's letting out like 3 hours early. My wife doesn't get to go, but the kids do. I'm like, so wait, they're going to send all the kids home to no parents for an eclipse because they don't want anything bad to happen on the way home. I'm like, that should go over well. Some schools are keeping kids late because here it happens at like right at school dismissal. What up, Jamie? Starting out with a wild fractal. See what we got. We got an out of 25, an out of 25, 15, 15, 5, and 1. Yeah, like I said, guys, if you're into baseball, a big mix-up, 25 spot. Those autographed baseballs have been great. Kicking off with a Buffalo Bill. 7 out of 10, Osiris Torrance going out to Dougie. I was reading more about the Bills trade today. You know what's crazy what the Texans did? The Texans were very kind to Diggs. They offered to cancel out his contract, take his guaranteed money from next year, put it onto this year, and so now he'll make an extra $3.5 million this year, but he's a free agent next year. So they essentially gave up a second round pick for a 1 year rental, and I see everyone be like, oh, they'll be in the lead to see if, it's a good one. Oh, we're gonna have a random at the end. JJ McCarthy. This will be fun to rip once the draft is over. That'll go to somebody. Look at that. But like, and everyone's like, oh, but they'll be able to sign them. Like, they know they don't have the money the following year. That's why they did this. They are, like, Houston Texans are literally in a must-win this year situation. Brian Breesy for the Saints out of 5. Yeah, it's true. It's always better to play for a contract, but I think they did that because they know going into the following year, the way that those contracts work, you saw what just happened to us. And that's what I'm saying. The reason we got rid of it now was we were ripping off a Band-Aid. It was either this year or next year or the following year we were going to take a cap hit. And it was inevitable. And it was, he didn't want to be there. So, hope you are too, Norman. And it sucks, but there was a reason for doing it. It was just like, when do we want to do it? And like McDermott came out and said, here's an Ivan Pace for the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings going out to Derek. That is a 3 out of 10. He said, look, we're always doing what's best for our team, both short and long term. Pretty much saying, like, we had to make a decision. Another nice one, 101. We're going to get back-to-backs, 101 from Michael Mayer. Or 101's coming up, but this is a 101 from Michael Mayer. It's a good box so far. And, but I saw someone else's take. It was essentially like, they've already torn they did a complete revamp of their finances this year. We got rid of, like, all of our, like, Poyer, like, Hyde, White, and it's essentially a rebuild year for us. And if we win, great. I think it's one of those things. Because going into the next year, we won't have the cap issues we did this year. It's going to be a 101 for Arizona with the wild fractal Michael Wilson, Arizona Cardinals. There you go, Jason. 2 101s and a McCarthy out of 10. I'll take that box all day long. This wild card is nice. But listen, it's a no-brainer. We're not as good without Diggs. We're not. I mean, obviously, he's a top 5, maybe top 3 receiver in the league. We're not as good without Diggs. But I also think if you're going to start to build, just do it. So we'll see. We'll see if we can put together one. I mean, I guess we're better off than the Chiefs at receivers, who had Rashee Rice, but now probably won't next year, at least. Another wild fractal. What if this is a hot case and every box has one? Another wild fractal. There we go. 2 25s, 2 15s, a 5, and a 1. So, I don't know. It'll be interesting. The Chiefs have Mahomes, Reed, and Kelsey, so they're always good. We have McDermott, Kincaid, and Allen. It's like the 1B versions of all of that. Matt Landers for Carolina. Is that Carolina Panthers or Carolina University? He might be an NIL dude. I don't know him from the... Nope. He was for the Carolina Panthers. He's going to go out to Carolina Panthers. Panthers going out to Dwayne. 5 for 5. Yo, if you're looking for a good movie this weekend, go see King Kong. I'm telling you, it's better than I thought it would be. Go see it in 3D. IMAX if you can. Xavier Hutchinson, 3 out of 8. Of course, Ghostbusters was good too, but I think King Kong, I know Chris hates what it says. I think King Kong was better than Ghostbusters. 3 out of 8, Xavier Hutchinson. You know what movie I'm looking forward to see? It comes out in May. Stuntman with, I think it's what it's called, with Ryan Gosling. That looks so good. And another Michael Wilson. We got the 101. This is going to be the 9 out of 10. Arizona Cardinals. Jason Mello with a dual hit. And guys, just a reminder, because I see we have some more people in here. To look back, we got a big baseball break up. It's only $25 a spot. And I'll tell you what, if it rips tonight, I'll still give away the fantasy spot. I said by 7, if it rips tonight, before I have to call it. I don't know what time I'll be up till. But if it fills and or rips tonight, we'll do it. Deontay Johnson. I always forget what New York he is. Jamie, who starts for Pittsburgh this year, Russell Wilson or Justin Fields? Is Russell Wilson on the roster at the start of the season? Arizona Cardinals, but because they list them as teams, we got to go to this. Why does it say Arizona? Oh, that's because this is the wrong Deontay Johnson. I need... this goes to the Giants. The Giants. Unique, New York. I just have this odd feeling. Jamie, you're jumping over to the Raiders. At least you're picking a West Coast team. So you don't have to fly across the country to watch your team. Whoa! That'll play. 3 out of 4. CJ Stroud. Golly. I saw an argument today on it, and they're like, yeah, but it's not his pro license unis. Pro license cards. So when those come, I'm like, they're not. This is it. This is what we're getting for rookie cards. And anyone that wants to tell you that Topps is the licensed version of this, understand the Topps version of CJ Stroud cards are literally the same as the wild card version. They have no licensing right any different than that. They have his rights, but they don't have the rights to the NFL. So it's still just a CJ Stroud, just like this says. This autograph is licensed by the player depicted and not licensed by the college, university, team, or league. It's literally the same thing Top says. Licensed by the player, not by the team. They can cut Wilson before and like save... You're right. They can. We're going to get a 101 yet, too. It is a 101 for the Patriots. Keon White. It's weird, though, because I thought the wild fractals... Oh, it is. It is a wild fractal. They're different than this. The only thing I wish they would do on these is put the name of the parallel, because they do have cool parallels. I wish they would say the name somewhere. I'm going to ask him why they don't do that. It would be cool to see what the parallels are, kind of like On Parallels used to do. 3 101s. All right, we got Obsidian yet, and then we'll end with 2 $5 hitless credits after our recap. Just don't come back to Seattle for Russell Wilson. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Too quiet tonight. Must be something in the air. Looks like we have a redemption if anybody wants to get their guesses in. Equinox, Bryce Young. I think we've had a Bryce Young in every box of this, which isn't bad. Carolina Panthers, Dwayne, with the Bryce Young out of 135. Equinox, rookie. Cameron Latu for the 49ers. Going out to Larry. The redemption, yeah, guess the redemption. Chance at $5 credit or don't. There we got some people. What up? Seth and I guess Wes was already chatting. All right, here we go. 0-1 out of 49 is going to be Chuba for the Carolina Panthers. Another one for Carolina. Redemption Levis. I don't think he's in it. I don't think he's got ink. And out of 199, speaking of the Seahawks, how about a sharpened DK Metcalf going out to Seattle? That's Mike Carolambus. So for those of you who were smart enough to order some jerky, I hope you were wise enough to order at least one of the mango habanero. Got a couple messages about it. It is by far the best flavor. I've told you guys that. Hope you guys ordered some of that. But I got some messages about it today. Jordan Addison out of 75. Rookie Eruption. We'll save our redemption for last and go to our Quentin Johnson for the Chargers. Richard Myler. It's going to be not numbered. Base Quentin Johnson. I don't see that often in Obsidian. For the Chargers. And this is why at when I can get 2 boxes of wild card that we just opened that had McCarthy, Stroud, 101 Mayer, 101 Wilson, Keon White, bunch of other names. I can get both of those for cheaper than I can get a box of Obsidian. Yes, there are good chances to hit cases and stuff in Obsidian, but man, give me 2 boxes of wild card every single time. That's why we mix it in. I like both, but I think the value is definitely in wild card. Lightning Strike, Signature, Electric Etch, Orange, card 16, Lucas Van Ness. I believe that's the Green Bay Packers. Correct me if I'm wrong. If so, it goes to Billy Mishke. Lucas Van Ness, Green Bay Packers, right? Yep, Packers. All right, let's recap it for you. Every card top loaded in that break. And again, if you're interested, I'll show you. We have that that baseball break is up. I'll rip it tonight if it fills. It has some spots taken it already. We also have 5 spots left in hockey, but it's 25 a spot. We have the Elite, that's 10 hits. The Bowman 2023 Hobby, Prism Quick Pitch, Mosaic Hobby, and a Platinum Autograph Baseball, 25 a spot. Plus, if we fill it tonight, we will give away the last fantasy spot if you're interested in something like that. All right, here we go. Our 9-hit cards with Chuba Hubbard, numbered out of 49. Cameron Latu, not numbered, and a Bryce Young out of 135. We had our Quentin Johnston for the Chargers going out to Richard Myler. We had the Jordan Addison swatch for the Minnesota Vikings. It's going to be going out to Derek. There was attempts at trades there. And sharpened Obsidian DK Metcalf for the Seattle Seahawks going out to Hara Lambus. Deontay Johnson for the Giants, not the Steelers Deontay Johnson. This goes out to Ricky Statler. Michael Wilson, 9 out of 10 for the Arizona Cardinals. Jason, not your best card. Xavier Hutchin for the Houston Texans going out to Matt Groundback. That is numbered 3 out of 8, not your best card. Landers going out to Carolina Panthers. It's going to be Dwayne Juarez. And then we had the Ivan Pace for the Minnesota Vikings out of 10. We had the Brian Breesy for the New Orleans Saints. 2 out of 5 New Orleans Saints going out to, you know who it is. About Riley. Osiris Torrance for the Buffalo Bills. Mr. Berger. And for the Green Bay Packers, Lucas Van Ness going out to Billy Mishke. We are not done. We had a 1-of-1 Michael Mayer for the Raiders going out to Hara Lambus. And don't go anywhere, guys. If you're in this break, you have a chance at a J.J. McCarthy yet. Michael Wilson, 1-of-1 for the Arizona Cardinals. And a 1-of-1 Keon White for the New England Patriots going out to Bob Riley. Of course, let's not forget the 3 out of 4 C.J. Stroud in the Pro Look Uni. In the Pro Look Uni. It looks like we may have gotten another 1 or 2 to hop in on baseball. Let me see. We got another one in baseball, but we got to random off this J.J. McCarthy. Ooh. Oops, I do it on the other screen over here. That's right. All right, everyone's eligible. And again, I'll still do the 2 $5 hit list credits. I really wish people, one thing that annoys me in the hobby outside of grading, the people who like defend grading tooth and nail without hearing any logic behind it, is the same people the same kind of frustration I get where people are like, the Stroud thing. Oh, the top Strouds are better, or the tops, because no, they're not. They're not any more licensed. I'm telling you, they don't have any different license than that Stroud card had. Well, they're not a pro. They're not a professional. Yes, they are. They're a licensed card company, and it just blows my mind. People don't get that, and that's the only thing that brings the value down. Is like there's a group of people that want to, and they guarantee they don't have any. They don't have any licensed because there aren't any. So I don't understand for the life of me why people can't get over it. It's going to go to the Tennessee Titans. Christine, going to be getting yourself the J.J. McCarthy. Sorry, that's going to go out to the Tennessee Titans, Norman. All right, we're going to do 2 $5 hitless credits here. It's going to be the Bucks and the Redskins. Pete Fuller and Sean Richardson each getting a $5 hitless credit. All right, guys, I hope we get to hang out more tonight. I am going to drop another football tonight. I don't know if it'll fill tonight, but I'm going to drop a cheaper football. I think I'm going to be about 23 a spot tonight. So, and they're the only rookie autos. And they are the only rookie autos. Norman, you're right. That's exactly right. There is not going to be. The only way there will be a CJ Stroud licensed rookie auto is if in 2026, not this coming year, but the following year, 3 classes removed, if Topps decides to go back and say, okay, we have a license now, we're going to go back and we're going to print out. But where does it end? Do they go all the way back to Josh Allen? Do they just go back 3 years? Do they go back 4 years and try to hit Brock Purdy? Do they go back 5 years? Do they go back? Do they go back and try to get Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow? Where does it end? And so that's my only thing with this. Where do they cut it off and be like, well, they're not official, but this one, come on. That that they could be there first. That's about the only way. So, all right, guys. I will see y'all hopefully tonight yet. Who cares about Josh Allen? No one now that he doesn't have Diggs, right? Let's see.